These are the top 10 tech innovations in Africa. From fintech to health to the environment, clever innovations and inventions are improving the lives of millions of people in Africa and around the world. Africa tech startups are continuing to leave a mark on the global terrain, attracting funding and investors. In fact, the funding crossed $500 million mark way back in 2017. As of now, African tech startups funding passed $1 billion in the first 2 months of 2022, more than half the amount raised in the entirety of 2021. This video provides some of the flavor of what is happening in Africa's thriving startup scene. At number 10, MEQASA. In 2010, a new tech startup began to change the way properties are rented and sold in Ghana. MEQASA is an online platform that connects prospective buyers and tenants, landlords, real estate agents, and brokers to make the whole process quick and easy. 2 years later, MEQASA secured a $500 million investment from Frontier Digital Ventures based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. In 2018, MEQASA announced the launch of 2 new mobile apps together with a rebrand. At number 9, Kojo Afate, turning waste into riches. Electronic waste around the world grew to 44.7 million metric tons in 2016. 60 to 90% of this waste is being illegally traded and sent to Asia and Western Africa. Just dealing with this presents a real challenge, but imagine if you could turn it into something useful and valuable. A young inventor in Togo, Kojo Afate, did exactly that in 2013, creating a cheap 3D printer using electronic waste. Working from WoLab, a community for innovation and a space for democratic technology in Togo's capital city, he symbolizes the bottom-up development that is occurring outside more conventional approaches. At number 8, M-KOPA. What if you could reduce carbon emissions massively while providing a more affordable power supply to hundreds of thousands of people? This is what M-KOPA has done. As of January 2018, this Kenyan startup, launched in 2012, has connected more than 600,000 homes in East Africa to solar power sources. M-KOPA estimates that it saves its customers around $750 in the first 4 years of use, an immense benefit for the 80% of its users who live in less than $2 a day. In addition, they no longer have to use dirty kerosene fuel. As of January 2018, M-KOPA had saved customers $450 million while providing 75 million hours of fume-free light per month, with a reduction of CO2 emissions of 780,000 tons. By any standard, this is an impact. At number 7, FLUTTERWAVE was founded in Nigeria in 2016 based on a financial application programming interface that makes it simpler to process payments across Africa. It is not just a useful tool for individuals but also an enabling technology because it helps other businesses, including startups. And while FLUTTERWAVE is useful within countries, the unique nature of Africa makes it doubly useful across borders. Unlike Europe and the US, where card payments are accepted with little differentiation between states, in Africa, each country has its way of accepting payments, complicating international transactions and making it difficult for Africans to pay to access online services from global giants such as Amazon and Google. FLUTTERWAVE transcends this, being compatible with the 90+ payment methods used in some 30 African countries as well as standard international methods. Over the past 2 years, FLUTTERWAVE has processed more than $2 billion in payments through 39 million online transactions. It is helping Africa be part of the digital economy. At number 6, Sun Exchange. South African startup Sun Exchange is founded on a simple and effective idea. First, they and their partners identify suitable places for small-scale solar installations, notably locations that receive a lot of sun but would benefit from a cheap and regular power supply. Then micro-investors are invited to buy a stake and the necessary funds are raised. When the installation is complete, the villagers get affordable power and the investors get a steady return. Given that sunshine is one of Africa's natural resources, while regular electricity supply is not, it's a great match. Sun Exchange has attracted more than 14,000 members in 90 countries. Its potential was recognized this year when Alphabet, a US hedge fund, made a $500,000 seed investment. Through its micro-leasing platform, it has organized funding for 6 operational solar projects in South Africa, benefiting schools, wildlife protection parks, and small businesses. Future expansions include a partnership with the United Nations Development Program to work on blockchain-based finance for solar power in Moldova and a partnership with PowerHive backed by actor Leonardo DiCaprio. This latter aims to use the Sun Exchange platform to bring electricity to as many as 175,000 people in Kenya who currently have none. At number 5, TUPUCA, home delivery via app. An Angolan app, TUPUCA, began a food delivery service. It has now expanded beyond restaurants and includes supermarkets and pharmacies. Founded in 2015 by 4 young Angolans, including CEO Erickson Mvezi, the company is now thriving. The app is reported to have more than 20,000 active users, an impressive figure for a market without a tradition of ordering delivery foods and groceries. At number 4, Safe Motors, Rwanda's answer to Uber. The safe in Safe Motors is not there by chance. African roads are the most dangerous in the world, with traffic accidents causing more deaths in many countries. In Rwanda, 80% of accidents involve the 20,000 motor taxis in the capital, Kigali. These accidents are the second leading cause of death in Rwanda after HIV/AIDS. To address the issue, in 2010, business partners Peter Kariuki and Barrett Nash came up with an app through which users could order taxis piloted by experienced drivers who have been screened and then monitored for safe driving using data collected by telemetric sensors on their smartphones. More than 400,000 journeys have been arranged through Safe Motors in Kigali. The service is now launching in Kinshasa, Africa's third largest city. Safe Motors was on the Royal Academy of Engineering 2018 shortlist for the Africa Prize for Engineering Innovation. At number 3, SPROXIL, a fresh way to fight counterfeit drugs. Fake drugs are a deadly and long-standing problem in Africa. One way to address it is through the high level of mobile phone ownership in Africa, as high as 80% in some West African countries. Users simply text a code on medicine containers for a free number to confirm authenticity. This approach was pioneered in 2009 by Ashifi Gogo, a Ghanaian student and founder of SPROXIL, one of the main providers of authentication services in Africa. Employed initially in West Africa, SPROXIL's products are now used in 5 countries across 3 continents. SPROXIL won the 2010 IBM Smart Camp Boston Award and the 2009 Clinton Global Initiative Outstanding Commitment Award, while Gogo himself won the Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award from the Squab Foundation in 2014. At number 2, iCow, new ways of doing odd things. Between 1995 and 2016, Africa's population grew by an average of 2.7% annually. This is more than twice the global rate. This exponential growth makes food security imperative. iCow, a Kenyan startup launched in 2011, is one of the simplest but cleverest tools being used to optimize every aspect of farming. Through the platform, registered farmers receive useful data and advice on best practices and can see measurable improvements to yields in as little as 3 months. With its many users having only basic phones, iCow communicates via SMS messages. The startup is having a demonstrable impact on farming in East Africa with an estimated 50,000 to 60,000 users, 70 to 80% of them in Kenya, with the remainder in Ethiopia and Tanzania. At number 1, M-PESA, the Kenyan money app that impressed Bill Gates. In 2015, The Economist was already asking, why does Kenya lead the world in mobile money? The magazine was impressed with M-PESA, a phone-based money transfer launched in 2007 as a way to manage microloans. Now, it is used for all sorts of transactions and is spreading not only through Africa but also to Eastern Europe, Afghanistan, India, and beyond. By its 10th anniversary, M-PESA processed 6 billion transactions for 30 million users worldwide. As Bill Gates wrote on Twitter, Kenya's M-PESA proves that when people are empowered, they will use digital tech to innovate on their own behalf. So there you have it, some of the top 10 tech innovations from Africa. Which one have you interacted with? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.